Chat, are you getting good cop vibes from him right now? Are you getting good sheriff vibes? I'm not getting good sheriff vibes right now. I don't know. Every county is different. It's time for another body cam. Sheriff begs officer to turn off body cam. Twitch chat, can you guys say hi to everybody on YouTube? I feel like sometimes I need you guys to like meet and say hi to each other. By the way, I'm live right now on Twitch. Usually I'm live on Mondays at twitch.tv/BigBossBows. And this is where me and all my kids are. Hey guys. Okay, back to the video.
On September 21st, 2024 in Springfield, Massachusetts, officers investigate a vehicle parked at a casino with a missing tire and a completely destroyed rim. They then get the surprise.
Not the casino with the missing tire and no rim. My man said, I gotta get to the blackjack table.
Of their careers as they find out who the car belongs to.
Oh, no. Sheriff. Oh my God.
Nicholas Cochi is the sheriff of Hampton County, Massachusetts, which is where the city of Springfield is located. The officers are able to get the sheriff to come out of the casino so they can investigate. However, the sheriff won't make it easy for them.
How you doing, Sheriff?
Good, very good.
Good. Hi, Lieutenant Corey Mackey. What's that? Who's busting?
I gotta see the car.
Well, change his tire.
Oh my God, look at it.
Change his tire.
Okay. Just to let you know, we came down to this.
Yeah.
We are recording, just so you know.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was coming around the corner, I popped the tire.
Do you know where? We're trying to,
right
we were
here.
looking to see where you were in the casino and everything, and
It's all good.
Supposedly, he is going to beg this officer to please turn his body camera off. Guys, I'm gonna lose my mind if it happens exactly like that.
all right, the problem is, hang on for a second. Were you the one driving it?
No,
You weren't driving it?
no.
Okay. Who was driving you?
A friend of mine.
A friend of yours? He's in the casino now?
Yep.
Okay, we'll see that too. All right, but I need you to stay here for a second. All right, sir. None of us wants to be involved in this. All right, but I can smell alcohol
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
from your breath. I've got this right here.
Yeah.
Everything's on camera. I got to take it by the numbers.
Change the tire.
I got to take it by the numbers. We're going to review if your friend in there was driving, as you say. We'll see that on the camera.
the
I can go
sheriff
talk to him. Everything will be good. All right. What's that? Okay.
Wait. What the fuck? This episode is sponsored by Aura. Bo's on her day off wearing a corn shirt and a corn hat. Did you know that people are selling your data online? You ever open up your email and you have a whole bunch of weird things, or you're randomly getting spam calls, strange text messages? By the way, those text messages that are like, you gotta pay this toll or this electric bill or something, it's a scam. Tell your parents. Now, why is it happening? Because data brokers are selling your information, and they're selling it to scammers. And guess what? You can prevent that with Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital security tool. And you might already have a little bit of digital security, but not every program has everything that you need. 24/7 monitoring, alerts if your information is found on the dark web, a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, everything. It's all right there. Look, if you're online, you need to be cautious. It's not the same as it was 10 or 20 years ago where you just close a pop-up. Now, they're in your email, they're texting your mom, and you gotta save your information. And you can do that with a 14-day trial of Aura. All you gotta do is go to aura.com/bows but shorter. And look, if you do that, you can get 14 days for free. In the very least, sign up, use your 14-day trial, request to have all of your data deleted, and then, go from there. But at least give it a shot. That's aura.com/bows but shorter. The sheriff, this is the sheriff right here. He actually is wearing his little sheriff shirt right here in the casino. No rim, gambling, drunk, okay? He told the investigating officer that his friend was the one that's driving. And so now the officers are like, okay, we're gonna go check and see if your friend is really in there or not. And then once that gets cleared, then you'll be good. And so this is the point that he mouths to them and says I don't have a friend, I was driving. Bro, okay, look.
The numbers.
Change the tire.
I got to take it by the numbers. We're going to review if your friend in there was driving, as you say. We'll see that on the camera. I can go talk to him. Everything will be good. All right.
Oh my God.
What's that? Okay. All right, sit tight. All right.
Honestly, here's the thing. Even though it looks like he just straight up said I was driving on the camera, which he did. We all know that. If they were to take this body cam footage to court where it's at so far, they could try to plausibly deny that that's not what he's saying. So he's saying it to the officer, but he knows that he's not verbalizing it. He's just kind of mouthing it. So later he could argue like, oh, that's not what I said. But he's trying to build little homie shit with the guy right now. But where is this going?
I'll tell you what, leave the car here. Leave it.
Nope, sir. Sir, I'm going to ask you to stay here. Stay put, all right?
Why?
Till we figure this out. Because based on what I'm seeing here and smelling alcohol on your breath, I'm going to have to do an investigation through this, okay?
Okay.
All right? And if everything is fine, you know, if it determines that there's no...
Change the tire.
No, he's not changing the tire right now. Absolutely not.
He can change the tire.
He's not changing the tire yet.
Yeah. Okay.
That right there is the moment that he knows this officer is not working with him. He ain't cutting him no breaks. Ooh. I was gonna say it's kind of ballsy for him to pull this against the sheriff, but like he's got all the proof. Because some people would be afraid of calling out like somebody in a higher position, even if they're in a different county, because it's like, oh, what could they do to me? What could they do to my job? But this man, not this man, but the guy that's the arresting officer right now that has the body cam on, he's like, I have a job to do. I have a duty to do. And today we are doing that duty. I'm sure he didn't say it like that, but whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
Want to go down the road, huh?
Oh.
Okay.
I want to take everything right by the numbers and by the book, sir. Okay? By the numbers and by the book, sir.
Oh my God.
That's what we do.
That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's clear by the
no.
sheriff's body language that he is likely secretly signaling for his lieutenant to deactivate his body camera, which the lieutenant refuses to do.
Right. And if at the end of it everything is good,
Stop turning towards me.
oh, sir, just stand over here for me, all right? Please.
I'm going to go back in the front.
No, you're not going back in the casino.
Oh my
All right,
God.
sir, I understand you are the sheriff. I respect that immensely. But right now I'm conducting an investigation,
Oh my
okay?
God.
I need you to stay here and follow the directions,
100%.
okay?
Oh
All
my
right?
God. Why
You
am
can't pop the tire, huh?
Why am I like a little nervous right now for the arresting officer? This guy is so fucking pissed.
What's that?
You can't pop a tire.
You're not going to be able to put a tire on that rim anyways. That rim is completely and utterly destroyed.
I got my guy.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Where, do you know where you ran
Yes, I
something
do.
over? Where was it?
Right up on the corner. And I took the turn.
Took the turn into here?
Yeah.
Okay. There looks like there's a plant on there. Was there a plant that
It might have been.
might have been?
Oh.
But that's where it was. So the remnants of the tire should
Yep.
be down. Should be down
I
that
don't
way. You don't
I have
know?
no idea.
Okay. Can I ask you where you're coming from today?
Oh my God, he's so pissed.
Springfield Country Club.
Springfield Country Club.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
The golf tournament?
No.
No, we're just there.
I was there playing golf.
We're there playing golf. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, chat, are you getting good cop vibes from him right now? Are you getting good sheriff vibe? I'm not getting good sheriff vibes right now. But I don't know. Every county is different.
What are you waiting for? I'm waiting for another one of my supervisors so we can have two people here, okay?
Good.
All right. That way everything's
No, it's all
recorded,
good. It's
everything's
all good.
affected,
It's all
everything's
good.
going to be
It's
nice
all
and
good.
easy,
Yeah.
okay, sir?
It's all good.
All right.
Oh my God. Why am I so nervous?
Officer Kodo.
Hey, look, Officer Kodo's like, leave me out of this, motherfucker. My shift is almost over. You can sit here and do the duty, do the justice. And Como's like, let me go home.
I want to go home. I want to go home!
Can you head down to the corner at East Columbus and just see if there's any remnants of the tire there at all? That's where you were and there was nothing there?
The right may not be.
May not be where you hit it? Okay.
That's where I hit it, but
Okay. Did you, after turning in here and hitting it, did you drive anywhere else where we could find the
No.
tire?
no.
No? Okay. I'm just saying, the tire should be somewhere between
Yes,
where
we'll
that
go
was
look.
hit and here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll look.
You just do me a favor one more time. Just walk down there and then walk the whole way back
That's it.
to see if we can find the tire. appreciate your understanding.
Oh my God.
You're a good man.
I appreciate your understanding.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good.
Someone coming over from BODYCAM.
Oh my God.
Okay. We're gonna take a walk over where we're a little bit out.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Hold on. Watch over.
Okay. We're gonna take a walk over where we're a little bit out of sight.
He knows Sheriff's going to jail tonight.
No. How much you had to drink tonight, sir? Couple beers.
Yeah. Keep recording me. We're not going.
Wait a minute. Meredith, Sheriff still has his job, by the way. Guys, thank you so much for watching Best of BODYCAM. I'm just kidding. We're gonna watch this whole thing. I don't care.
I'd like to ask you to do field sobriety.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Not gonna happen.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm not driving. Yeah. Feel sobriety for what?
All right. What's that? Okay. Well, you drove in.
That was a long time ago. What's up, Nikki? I'm by my car. Bye-bye.
Sir, when you went into the casino, did you have any drinks in the casino?
Negative.
You did not have any drinks in the casino? Because that's what we're waiting on right now. We're trying to figure out if you went in and had anything
I had
inside.
zero.
You had nothing inside, so anything was at the golf course?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you
All right.
drove.
All right, sir, can you come over here? I want to talk to you a little bit more. All right. I'd like you. I'm going to be very straightforward with you. All right. You
You
came
look
from
down at the body cam again. This guy is scaring me so much.
like you. I'm going to be very straightforward with you. All right. You came from East Columbus. You turned in here. We can't find the tire. Okay. That's fine. There's clear indications that that rim is pretty destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You got here about 6:40 something, 6:45, so maybe 25 minutes before you and I start interacting, somewhere around a half hour. You've got clear indications of alcohol consumption.
100%.
All right.
And a
I
couple
can tell
drinks.
that you've admitted alcohol consumption. You've got your speech a little bit slurred. All right. I can smell it coming off your breath. I can see the redness in your eyes. I'd ask you I'm going to ask you a second time if you will perform field sobriety so I can determine if you are safe
Not gonna
to
happen.
drive. Okay. I have a PBT that can sort this out right now.
Not gonna happen.
Okay, so you're going to refuse field sobriety.
Yep.
All right, you're not going to take the BBT.
Yep.
You admit alcohol consumption.
What even happens for the last 10 minutes of the video?
All right,
A little bit.
driving. Okay.
No.
Okay.
If that's what you're,
All right. Well,
you're
then
gonna assume.
Then at that point,
While the body cam footage is redacted, this is when the sheriff's official arrest takes place. The body cam resumes right after the sheriff is placed in handcuffs.
your wallet's
Oh
inside
my
the car.
God.
We're going to go ahead and grab that for you. Okay.
Dude, I know he's
Officer,
fucking
you
pissed.
you just sit with him for a minute. I'll take him in my cruiser. All right. All right, sir. So this is your wallet right here. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in your pocket so you have it with you. Is there a phone somewhere that you'd like to bring? In my pocket, yeah. In your pocket. All right. Can I put this 10 in your vehicle so we don't have to take it?
Hey, bro, he
All right,
probably
so you
gonna
got
want
your
that
wallet over
Zen.
here. This is your phone right in the back. All right, this is just a golf tee. I'm going to put that right in.
At first, I thought that was a pebble, and I was like, leave his companion pebble alone. I thought he just had like a little rock in his pocket that he likes to take everywhere that makes him feel good. But it's a golf tee.
No,
my
if they're
God,
if they're
not
able to
good.
fix it, we don't need to tow a county vehicle. If he's able to fix it and we can get somebody who is properly can drive it. All right, the keys are inside there. Stay with him for a sec. Sir, the keys are right in the middle. There's also a $50 bill. Do you want me to leave that in there? Yeah. Or do you want it with you? You're comfortable. Who do you want to take possession of that vehicle? Is it okay? That gentleman right there works for you?
It is.
He does? And they can arrange for someone to take
Surprised he didn't say, son, why don't you go ahead and take that 50 and put it on black for me? Just one time before I go.
it. Yep, that's fine. We can get out of here properly. That's fine. All right, come on down. It's going to be the black SUV at the very end. We're going to go right around and put you in the front passenger seat, all right? I think I have a jacket on there.
Honestly?
Nope, nothing's there. It's actually clean. Second, sure.
Oh, they put him in the front seat?
You can move anything over there and just ride with me.
Oh, I'm sorry. How you gonna arrest him but put him in the front seat and then put the other officer in the back? Like, commit. You commit.
After a very awkward car ride, the sheriff is transported to the police station to continue with his booking process. Later that night, the lieutenant returns to the area surrounding the casino as damage to a vehicle and scratch marks on the road were found that could be related to this incident.
We are trying to backtrack the path of the vehicle involved in the incident this evening. We did come across a vehicle with scrapes on it that does appear fresh. However, it has both white and hints of red to it. In the center line of the road, there are scrapes that appear consistent also with the tire rim that we viewed up ahead, and we're going to walk up looking at those scrapes as well. More scrapes in the middle of the roadway, consistent in path. More scrapes in the middle of the roadway, consistent with path.
Can I just say, I see myself in this video right now. In the sense of, if I had to arrest my boss and I had good reason to do so, I would do everything by the book and I would do the same thing and I would go out there and find those tires. And now I know why everybody thinks I'm annoying, because he's doing his due diligence, which is correct, but you know, everybody in the county or everybody in the police statement is like, oh, brother, Mr. Justice over here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is why I gotta be on YouTube and I can't be in any groups or organizations, because I'll be like, oh, here's Miss Justice coming to fuck our whole plan up again. I cannot tell you guys how many times I've accidentally thwarted somebody's evil plan and I had no idea. I just thought like, well, this is what we should be doing. Yo, motherfuckers and organizations hate me. Oh my God.
The sheriff was charged with operating a vehicle under the influence. It's unknown why the prosecutor did not seek a separate charge for leaving the scene of a crash. However, we are the first news organization to report on it. A local news network provides interesting insight into Sheriff Kochi's response to this incident.
Hampden County Sheriff Nick Kochi freely admits Saturday, September 21st, was not a good day for him.
Okay, wait, let me just say, if this is like not a huge town, somewhere in Massachusetts, oh yeah, especially if we're like outside of Boston or we're near Mars or something, yeah, this man is a hero today. Even if he hit another car and all that, the fact that he came in and took the press conference at his desk, he's sitting here leaning like a motherfucker, dude. He's like, yeah, I did it. It's like one of those news things that says like, man who did it says that, yeah, he did it. That's the vibe.
Hampden County Sheriff Nick Kochi freely admits Saturday, September 21st, was not a good day for him. He was arrested outside MGM Springfield for driving while intoxicated and subsequently suspended for several days without pay.
I feel very blessed as the sheriff of Hampden County, but more importantly, as the person, Nick Kochi. There's no question 6 weeks ago was not one of my finest moments.
Guys, it's not Sheriff Coochie, it's Kochi.
Kochi immediately took ownership for that behavior. Leaving court after his arraignment in late September, he pulled no punches, pointing the finger squarely at himself.
So today, I take full responsibility for what happened this past Saturday.
Now, some 46 days later, and after paying nearly $2,500 to cover the costs of repair to the state vehicle he was driving at the time, the sheriff is humbled by the outpouring of support and understanding from the community and says he won't let them down again.
And if there's a day that comes up and you don't show your best version, well, tomorrow you wake up and you make sure your version's better. And that's a lesson that I've kept with me my entire life, and it's one that has really helped me over the last 6 weeks continue to show who Nick Cochi is. Never mind the sheriff part. Who am I as a person?
Cochi, in his second 6-year term as sheriff, says he's resilient,
Yo,
strong,
the
compassionate,
love of
and
blindness,
most of
dude.
all, coming out of this experience, a better person.
Good people can make a bad decision. Let's not judge them on their bad decision. Let's judge them on who they are and how they respond to what they've done.
Listen, did he get away with it? Absolutely. I have no bad comments. Sorry, Mr. Cucci. What also, does the other officer still have his job? What happened to that guy? Did somebody show up at his house?
To what they've done.
Oh my God.
After his arraignment, Sheriff Cochi was given a continuance without a finding of guilt for 1 year, meaning his charge will be dismissed if he avoids further legal trouble during that period. His driver's license was also temporarily suspended, and he was required to attend an OUI education program. As of April 2025, there are no reports indicating Cochi has encountered further legal trouble. In fact, in January 2025, he was appointed vice president of the Massachusetts Sheriff's Association. Let us know your thoughts about this incident in the comments below. And if you
Next video. Next video.